Okay, I did press the button. I just wanted to make sure. Welcome to the stream, Sky Slacker. Thank you for following. And Mitchell redeemed a shout out for Sky Slacker's YouTube channel. YouTube.com/c/Sky Slacker. Welcome everyone to the stream. Today is a special day. It's Creepypasta time, otherwise known as Creepypasta. Creepypasta time. What's wrong? Oh.
Beta64 Cheer 25 Pocket Nooks Mickey Mouse impression bits.
Thank you so much, CG, for the Pocket Nooks Mickey Mouse impression bits. She said she'll never do it again, but she's thankful anyway. She's thankful anyway. I guess the thing at the bottom is subs only. No, it's not. All you have to do is follow, and then talk in chat, and you get an avatar below screen.
B64 Cheer 25 can't wait for the spoops. B64 happy.
B64 happy. Shout out to Luby Oof on YouTube and my Twitter reply to Beta64. We can change profile pic for 500 likes. I'm not sure. That's a lot of likes. My stream is less laggy than usual. Heck yeah. Well, this is the perfect day for it to not be laggy, because today's the day that we travel. We travel to the iceberg. We travel down the iceberg. Today's the day that we learn what does depressed banjo-kazooie mean. What is the red GameCube? What does it mean to do the big red? Do you know what it means? I certainly don't. All these creepypasta like things were sent to me by my lovely wife Nooks, as well as some other people. There's some other random things, as well as different creepypastas that I remember over the years. Moki Cat freaking just saw the water. This will be the dumbest stream of all time. Yes. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Can I request one now? We should have enough to do everything we need to, so I'll let you know if we need it. Ben Drown is the only good creepy. Well, we got Ben Drown videos. We have Luigi's Dead Mansion. Wind Waker from Hell. And we also actually have some interesting stuff for those of you who are like, creepypasta the whole time. We have some real, actual creepy anti-piracy things and some fake anti-piracy videos. In fact, we can even play a game where it's where can you tell if it's real or fake? That'd be a fun little game that we can play. Can you tell if the anti-piracy video is real or fake? And I have a couple creepypastas that were sent my way from people who wrote them. Go Carnival, you're sweet. Thank you. So, the first thing I want to do, because this is technically just a Just Chatting stream, I don't know if I want to start with the red GameCube, because it's literally the best creepypasta that's ever been made. Should I just start with, should I just go out and pull out all the stops? I think, you know what? Why not? Let's freaking pull out all the stops and read the story of the red GameCube. My favorite creepypasta to ever exist. I will lower the volume on the music. In fact, is the next song creepy? Yeah, it sounds creepy enough. This is my favorite creepypasta. Gold Carnival, you won't be able to sleep tonight after this one. Let me just give it a good read. I wasn't a kind of person who will all keep up wherever I find an old video. Okay, whoa, my brain. Okay, I'm gonna say this word for word. I'm gonna even zoom in so you guys can read along with me. So this is basically, in case you don't know, a Just Chatting stream. Okay, I gotta turn off my brain. I gotta just turn off my brain and read. I wasn't a kind of a person who all keep up whenever I find an old video game. Today though, I stumbled upon something that maybe wondered I should ever play games again. It was a normal day. I'm just browsing through the internet when an advertisement popped up. I usually don't offer these things, but the offer took me in. Well, that's what you get, Moki, for using all your nips on freaking drinking, making me drink water. That's what you get. Special edition GameCube, only $20. And this is just so you know, this one's a legit one. This wasn't written as a joke. Hexen, welcome. But GameCube was only one word, oddly enough. Wait, what? Okay, I haven't read this. Special GameCube only, but GameCube was only one word, oddly enough. GameCube is spelled with one word. GameCube is spelled with one. Okay. I began to wonder why the ad would disrespect in a name like that. But I simply clicked the ad. I was brought to the order now button, black background. I clicked in and filled up my information in the boxes. Thank you, Mitchell, for the 5 minutes. What website is this? This is the Lost Creepypasta website. Oh yeah, I gave Hexen FNAF VR. She's gonna play that. Are you playing that tonight, Hexen? It was on sale today, so I thought I'd buy it for Hexen. Speaking of which, of only $20, Five Nights at Freddy's VR is only 20 bucks. 4 weeks later, I heard a knock in my door. It was a man with gray hair and surprisingly no uniform. He handed me a red GameCube, as shown in the photo. Very nice. Very nice. He handed me a red GameCube. It had no wires and wasn't in a box. I tried to ask him about it, but he just glanced, walking away slowly. Luckily, I have spare cord just lying around, so I hooked up the system to my TV and turned it on. Everything started normally with the GameCube intro, but I realized that I didn't have a game in the system. Probably not. I thought I would just come with one, so I put one in. The game is Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. I got you, Hexen. I got you. You wanted that game anyway. All right. At the main menu, there is only one option though, story mode. Curious, I saw through it, and flashes of red attached to screen. I heard a voice saying, I don't have this creepy voice. I don't have a creepy voice button. Hold up, wait, I can do this, I can do this. I gotta do a creepy voice. Dark, perfect, perfect. Ahem. I heard a voice say, here. Was that creepy enough? Was that creepy enough? That was probably good. Even lower?
Yeah, because you're trying to read something.
Oh, I guess good point. Good point. Good point. Might want to disable silence. No, it'll add. You know how sometimes when you're like reading a story, you can like, you know, you pause and you do like a what is the word? Suspense? A little suspense. If I wasn't a memory card plugged in, nothing that would bring the sort of respawn for my game straight from the case. I didn't know what to do. I was scared. Yes, Hexen, play FNAF VR tonight, yes! I then saw my skater standing, holding his board, but the odd board feature didn't come until 3 games later. I tried to get on the board, but I couldn't. Eventually, a note appeared on the screen.
Do the big red.
I walked through over the trail. Another note appeared. He
can see you.
Now, none of this makes sense. Who can see me? But does all this mean? What does all this mean? The game must have heard me because another note appeared.
Thomas, do not play.
My name is Thomas. It horrified me. I shut off the system and just walked away. Oh, that's a bad word. It was just too freaking creepy. I sat there on my couch, befuddled in horror until I heard a knock in the door. It was the man who gave me the GameCube. He said, something must be simple. Is it you yet? Who? I think it's you. Of course, better watch out. What do you think? What do you think? What an ending. What a twist. Let me read that one more time just to make sure you all get that. Something must be simple. Isn't you yet? Who? I think it's you. Of course, better watch out. Do the big red. So, the next time you see a big red, don't do it. Don't do the big red. And actually, there actually is like a red GameCube that you can buy. Like, oh no, it's just Creepypasta. There's an actual red GameCube, right? I think it's like a special edition. Yeah, it's this special edition. There is an actual red GameCube. That do have the wellest grammar. We have to take away family-friendly life. Understandable. What if I want to do the big red? You literally cannot do the big red. Oh, can I have this? Bro. Look how cool I could be. Dude. I could be so cool for only $120. Gamer belt. Wonderful gift idea. Donnie! You know, Andrew, it's a little disappointing that your voice doesn't sound like Professor Egad. It's okay, I'm over it. Ika Polkum. That's what Egad sounds like, right? What does he sound like? Chin cha, hui, yao. Shuka shuka, yaku yaku. Something like that. Imagine me bringing my Do the Big Red GameCube to GDQ. Mumbo Jumbo Egad. That is my ultimate favorite creepypasta. Do the Big Red. Do the Big Red. Now, I'm gonna tell you this. I haven't read half of these. More than half of these. They were picked out for me. So let's just click them in, and I'll read along with you. Hashtag dedication. Am I right? Am I right? Yes, spooky story time. Donnie, it's time. I know this one? Okay. Luigi's Dead Mansion. In my opinion, that wasn't that great. You dare disrespect Do the Big Red? You is going to get the you doomed. Next song in the queue is extra spooky. It was Saturday. I had plugged in my GameCube to play some classics. I was trying to find some GameCube games. Then I found one called Luigi's Dead Mansion. I was confused. The game was to be called Luigi's Mansion. I realized that the word dead was wrote in marker pen. I thought someone just wrote the word dead. And that it was just a word, but I was wrong. Now we're getting spoopy. I booted up the game and the title screen popped up. It said Luigi's Mansion. I pressed A because I wanted to play the game. For a split second, the word dead popped up. I just thought the game was hacked. I loaded up a new file, which was file 3. The cutscene started up, but the lab was nowhere to be seen, and also Luigi's flashlight was out. The game started just as normal. Nothing was wrong until I got to the part where the golden ghost popped up. I love how he says the lab was nowhere to be seen and Luigi's flashlight was out, and that's just normal. Instead of a gold ghost, it was a blue twirler, and there were 2 of them. I was confused. At the part where Egad was supposed to suck up the ghost, the music went down to a low pitch, and Luigi had the Poltergust 3000 on his back. He was stunned. He stunned the ghost with his flashlight and sucked them up. The game screen went black and took me to a screen where you load up where you want to go, but instead of showing Egad, it showed a golden ghost instead, and the dialogue was mixed up too. It read, Luigi, would you like to eat the diet noisnam? I was puzzled, but after that I realized it said, Luigi, would you like to die in the dead mansion? This freaked me out, but I was still eager to find out what happened next. So I clicked yes, and the ghost said, you're sure to eat. Luigi's Dead Mansion is a rare Nintendo game that no one seems to know about. The mansion started without a cutscene, which was very strange because that was not supposed to happen, and when it loaded up, Toad was crying in corner like normal, so I went to talk to him, he looked different. What I could remember that his spots were dark shady blue and the white was a black weirdly and his eyes were red. And blood was falling down his mouth weirdly. Not normal, very weirdly. And the text said, hello, want to play hide and seek? And the options for the answer was yes and yes. Sounds like a hexen poll. I thought it was a text dialogue bug, but when I went down to press no should be, the response was like, yes, okay, you go hide now. And there was a text bubble saying how much time was left. At the start, it said 180S, so I went to hide. Weirdly, all the doors were unlocked, and I could go into any area. I had a look around in Area 4 and found a fake door with an area spikes around it. I went to it, the area did the cutscene, the door opened. Just about then, text popped up saying, ready or not, here you die. When I say that I went into Area 5, it was a lot different to all the other areas. It was a room with about 15 doors in it. I just went into a room and found a vase in it. Text popped up saying, do you want to hide here? It said yes or no. I clicked yes. Luigi shrunk and went into the vase. Just about then, Toad went into the same room and found me. He said, "Muhahaha." Just about then, I threw my controller at the TV and the screen broke. I'm happy now. What'd you think, guys? That was pretty good. Scary story. There was a small village in India known for a particular feature. Their bread had, you would make Korean bread all the time and enjoy it, but outsiders, oh my gosh, Donnie, I don't want to read 3 paragraphs. Actually, yes, Don, just DM it to me on Discord and I'll add it to the thing. I'll add it to the list, please, Donnie. Because this text is already scrolled up. Please DM me. Amolga Gaming sub because the story was so good. Thank you so much, Amolga Gaming. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna lie, it's not that bad of a premise. If I'm talking like creepypasta, it's actually not that bad. Like the thought of having like hide and seek in a giant, like in Luigi's mansion, it's not that bad. The fact that it ended with, I threw, just about then, threw my controller at the TV, then the screen broke, I'm happy now. That was the worst ending. Oh my god, it wasn't bad. Well, okay, it was bad, but I was like getting into it a little bit. Okay, give me a rating. What do you think? Out of 10, give me a rating. I'm curious what you guys think of this one. Marty thinks it's a 5 out of 10. We have a 6 at 7.5. I'm happy now. I'm happy now. 6, 5, 64, 6, 4, 7. 4 out of 10 bad grammar. No, but that adds to it. That adds to it. Oh, Moki Cat's got it. Absolute Human liked it. Speaking of Luigi's Mansion, I want you to read my creepypasta that I wrote about Luigi's Mansion. It wasn't in a good way. It wasn't in a, it was a man door hand cook car door. Let me read you my creepypasta. This was my first ever written creepypasta, and I want you to enjoy this. Yes, I did write this. Yes, I did write it as a joke. But I'm proud of it all the same. This is my first creepypasta, so please don't tease me. One day, I found a copy of Luigi's Mansion at a garage sale. The old man there said to, with a smile, "It's free," which is strange, but I took it anyway because I really wanted a new copy of Luigi's Mansion for the Nintendo GameCube. Then I went to my house with my wife, who is really sweet and makes me lots of Totino's pizza bites to eat every day because she loves me, and I put in the game. It was a creepy early title screen, kind of somewhat like the E3 2001 demo. That is strange, though, but I really didn't think much of it. In fact, I was happy to see it because I watched a video on the Bay of Luigi's Mansion with my best friend Carl Weezer, who is, I didn't even realize that at the time I wrote it. Carl, who is great at math, he made me write that. So anyway, I started the game and Luigi's eye turned hyper realistic with blood that was red and bleeding. Wow. I said loud and I called my wife, but she was gone and so were my pizza rules. Strange, I said, because she never leaves me because she loves cuddling and is happy all the time, but she is also smart and has good grids with long blonde hair and she has pretty eyes too. But anyway, I get back to Luigi and he's using an unused animation of him being possessed by a demon. Then I realized the person who did this was not a person, but Freddy Fazbear from FNAF, which is Hex is playing tonight. I screamed super loud because he can't be in a GameCube game. I tried to turn off the GameCube, but it wouldn't, so I unplugged it, but it wouldn't, so I turned off the TV, but it wouldn't. So I threw the GameCube out the window and my wife came home with more pizza, also Mountain Dew, and we cuddled all night while watching PewDiePie, and it was great, but also I couldn't sleep because I was Freddy. Not gonna lie, I had not read the other creepypasta before, but there were some serious parallels between the two. There were some serious parallels between the Luigi's Dead Mansion and this one. Wow. That I didn't realize it at the time. Give that a Freddy out of 10. 10. Oh, thank you. When did I write that? I wrote it for the Luigi's Mansion video. I worked very hard on that. I worked very hard. It's the crossover of the century. Since we're on the subject of Luigi's Mansion anyway, I wanted to talk about Luigi's Mansion Safari Ghost. You will also do a nice home surround impression. I haven't done one in years. I don't know if I can do it anymore. The hunt. Do you remember the freaking this guy? The Luigi's Mansion GameCube Beta Hunter Ghost that would pin Luigi on a wall. Do you guys remember that? Okay, so I'm not gonna talk too much about this, but I want you. So you know that's fake, right? Dr. No Pepper, welcome to the stream. You know that's fake, right? I talked about it in my latest video. It's freaking fake. People was like, it's stated in Tuna Permits there was going to be a boss ghost safari room. It was deemed too scary. The ghost was going to be an Australian hunter. Said something along the lines of, "I'll kill you and mount your head on the wall as a trophy." It's fake, okay? I want to show you this that I found today. And I want you guys to know, I get comments like this on my video on the daily of people saying that that things that I say that aren't in the final game actually are in the final game. This is a real post. I want to just read this to you. Okay, I know you may think I'm an idiot, but I swear on my life that I remember the Safari Ghost that was said to be in the beta of Luigi's Mansion being in the main game. I remember that one time I was watching a long play for Luigi's Mansion as I hadn't played for years and I was expecting to see the Safari Ghost. Keep in mind I was watching a long play because I hadn't seen anything related to the game in years, so seeing the video saying he was in the beta wouldn't have happened. Anyways, I looked it up and I was surprised that he wasn't in the game. That was until earlier today. I bought a GameCube recently, and I bought Luigi's Mansion, and I brought it to my mom's house because we used to play it all the time. Anyways, I started thinking about the beta ghost, and I asked her, "Hey mom, do you remember the one ghost from the safari room? You mean the hunter?" "Yeah, why?" "It turns out the ghost actually isn't in the game. It was supposed to be in the beta, but even that isn't true." "That can't be true. I remember that you had to shake all 3 of the deer heads in that room, and he got mad at you with messing his stuff. So I don't know what to think. We both remember he was blue, had a mustache, and a safari cap. Which, you know, it's very funny how that's exactly the same as the DeviantArt picture, but... Did anyone feel this way or remember him being in the game? I asked my friend, and he said he remembered the ghost too. And You would think, hey Atari, you would think that, you know, everyone in the comments would be like, no, it's fake, you're remembering wrong. Weird. Yo, this is mind-boggling as frick. Do you remember the game over screen too? Dude, I think your GameCube is haunted. I remember him too. I've had a similar experience. It's a paradox thing. Wait, Beta, I literally played with Safari Ghost in Luigi's Mansion. I get those comments on the daily. Not even just about the Safari Ghost, by other things. Where I'm like, oh, this sprite is unused in the game. They're like, no, I saw it. I'm like, no, you didn't. You didn't see it. I swear to you, you didn't see it. And yet he swears on his life, this man's gonna die tomorrow. Because he thinks the Safari Ghost in Luigi, God is gonna smite this man for thinking that this was real. I just like, this is on you. No. Also, that was crazy. When I hit it, it scrolled down both times and I didn't even touch the mouse. Maybe this is real. He's probably already dead. God's gonna smite, who are you? Jake, the Mario fan? Well, he says oof, so that is the only post he's made. That is the late, oh my gosh, that's the last post he ever made on Reddit. He's dead. That's the last post he ever made. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's the last post he ever made. Jake, what is happening in my dreams? What was happening in his dreams? At first, this seemed meaningless in my dreams. Some girl taught me a magical ability. He was having premonitions of dying. Oh my God, Jake. Can we get an F in chat for Jake? Can we get an F in chat for Jake? That's why you never say the Safari Ghost is real. Don't research the Luigi's Mansion Safari Ghost. Don't research the Safari Ghost, folks. What is the link? Where is the link? There it is. Luigi hanging himself. I wanted to show you this video. Who at the honk is the Safari Ghost? Watch my video on Luigi's Mansion, my latest one, and you will know. And you will know who the Safari Ghost is. This is something that actually scared me as a young lad. If you go into this is real, by the way. This is real. And at the time, people were like, oh, it's the developers who did this, but it's just a glitch with the lighting. If you talk on the telephone during the blackout, Luigi will hang himself. It's real. Look, you can here. I'll zoom in. See, you can see like there's like the rope, and it's got like a little thing on his neck. He's hanging himself. It's real. Luigi really hangs himself in Luigi's Mansion. And there was like a whole thing back then. There was like, oh, is it real? Is it freaking real? Sons of Glitches. That's just Son of a Glitch ripoff. What the frick? I think I remember there was like a whole video about like how like the lighting in the scene works and stuff like that. It's not a lighting glitch, no. Yeah, I'll believe you, random Go Carnival person in my Twitch chat. I'll believe you, sure. It's real. Dr. No Pepper, yesterday was your birthday? Well, happy late birthday. Happy late birthday. Yeah, no, it's 100% just a coincidence. This looks like his arm and this looks like his arm, but that's actually like the pipe here. What is that? Is that a pipe? What is that called? What are those called? Hose. It's true. I remember it. I swear. Safari convinces Luigi to kill himself. Gosh, there's so many creepypastas about suicide and it's crazy. It's crazy. Look, we have Banjo's depression, Sonic's depression. That wasn't the picture I thought was gonna pop up. That was not the picture I thought. Beta, you have to believe me. I asked someone else and they said it too. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll believe you. Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna have to like delete the ones that I've seen, but I want to save this forever. I'll just have to remember to undo all of my changes. So I'll delete the ones that I've done. This is peak cringe apparently. I need to just remember. So I have I need to like here I'll delete these so that way you won't know what's real. And you know what, I'm gonna mix up these links. We're gonna have a little game in a little bit where we're gonna have real and fake creepypasta, or not creepypasta, real and fake anti-piracy videos, and you have to guess whether it's real or fake. Okay, how would you guys like to see apparently peak cringe Sonic's depression? I have not. Oh wow, it's really long. So is this real? Is it I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean like, is it real that way? Also, they very much know what I want to buy. They know. Guys, I have 128 nips, which means Mario 128 is personalized. Let's see. Among Us creepypasta. Oh, don't worry, I'll get to that, Donnie. Oh, don't worry, please don't leave yet, Donnie. Or if you get ready to leave, let me know and I'll make sure to read it. All right, let's give it a read. I can say that some of my best years of my life was playing my Super Nintendo in front of my TV when I was younger. But lately, I got an argument with one of my friends at school about the Nintendo being better than the Sega Genesis. So to prove it, I used some of my money that I saved up to purchase a Sega Genesis and some games. The whole thing was to prove all the faults that I see, so I gathered a large notebook at well. And yeah, I have been known to go to certain links to prove I'm right. I've been told that before. So I went to a pawn shop and looked around and talked to the owner since we were friends. Is there depression? Oh, there's a lot of depression creepypastas. A lot. He was nice enough to give me a discount on the Sega he had and the 5 games he has. He had a Batman game along with Contra Hardcore, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mega Man Wild Wars, Castlevania Bloodlines. So I went home and set up the Genesis and played some games. I'm glad we had a preamble. I'm really glad we did. We gotta make sure we get all the info. I've not read this before, so. First I played Contra and took some notes on the difficulty and such. Why? Who takes notes playing video games? Who does that? Does anyone here take notes while playing? I've used a calculator in an RPG before. But who takes notes on the difficulty and such? Ha, nerd. Then I played the Batman game, and, well, I took some notes on it, which was kind of both good and bad, which was just a mess. I also played some Castlevania. Okay, wait, I did take notes while playing Majora's Mask because I need to keep track of locations. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm the nerd. I'm the nerd. I'm the bad one. But I don't think Contra is one of those. I also played Castlevania, which was rather pretty good, so I'm not going to mention that. Sure. I picked up the Sonic game, but I noticed that it was slightly heavier than the others. When I put the game in and started it, I found the game rather interesting, but I had to put it down. I played the other games and felt satisfied that I got the information that I wanted. I couldn't wait until I got to school and hit my friend with it, metaphorically. So I went to bed. It reminds me of that video of the guy that which one was it? It was like where it's just a video of a guy going like talking about potatoes and a guy goes, ha, potato. And it was the most cringe thing ever. I don't know. Let me see if I could. Potato meme. I'm never gonna find it. I'm never gonna find it. Maybe you can try to find it, but I don't know if you'll be able to find it. Fire Owl, thank you so much for the follow. When I woke up and got ready for school, I realized I needed to turn down the music. I realized that I still had about an hour left until school, so I decided to get more information. I put in Sonic because I didn't have much info on it, so when I put in Sonic and started the Sega, I noticed that the part where it is supposed to say Sega, the person sounded monotone. So before it went to the title screen, I took it out to see if there's anything wrong, but I couldn't. So I put the game back in, and again, at the Sega part, it didn't say anything this time, so I just let it go. Okay. Sounds like my grandmother being like, oh, do you have a Sega? Dear boy, do you have a Sega? It didn't say, then at the title screen, it was different, drastically. The title of the game was called Sonic Depression. Sonic looks depressed, go figure. The ribbon looked burnt at the end, and the place where it's supposed to say 1991 at the bottom right looked like it said help. Goose, welcome to the stream. Enjoy the crappy creepypastas with me. Welcome back, Absolute Human. Sonic Depression was a good game, but never not as good as Sonic Anxiety. Sega, more like Sug on the... Oh. And then there was a gray thing on one of the background items. When I continued, it sounded like a whisper saying, don't. Actually, this song works perfectly, so I'm gonna let it pass that it goes again. Then, when it was supposed to say Green Hill Zone Act 1, it said, life. It started out with a cutscene which surprised me. It was where Sonic and Tails were talking to each other. Before I continued on, I made sure to take notes about how you can save bundle and auto for an average of 20% at Farmers Insurance. Get quote. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I got distracted. I don't know what happened. Anyway. It started out with a cutscene which surprised me, Sonic and Tails talking to each other. Before I continued on, I made sure to take notes, and then I continued. I'm not going to put down all of what they said, for it was a long conversation between the two. But the point was that they were going to meet up later. Then I could finally play, so I continued. There was the Green Hill map. Nothing else was strange, except every now and then a text bar would appear. It was from an unseen character, like a narrator of some sort. But it said that it was from a voice. It would say things such as, he would never see his friends again, or he felt a churning feeling in his goot. Getting a little world record insurance speed run. Farmers, if you could pay me $50 for what I just did, that'd be great. Yeah, take some notes, guys. This is very important. Then I finished the level and continued to another cutscene where it was Sonic just waiting. And although it was hard to see, but he had a frown on his. Then it cut to the level title screen, but instead of it saying Green Hill Zone Act 2, it said confusion. Then I was able to play again to where it was a level with only a few obstacles and even fewer enemies. And then again, the voice began to speak, saying Sonic felt as if something just pierced his gut. I ended up stopping to look at Sonic's sprite, but the only thing that was wrong is that he looked sad. I don't know where this is going. I ended up stopping to look. No blood came from him, which relieved me. Then I realized that the bus was outside, so I turned off my TV and ran out the door. When I got to the bus, I realized that I left my notebook at the house, which made me feel stupid. Ugh. At lunch, I hesitated, but I told my friend about the Sonic game and he figured that I was making the whole thing up because of the argument the day before, which I really couldn't blame him, so I invited him over to show him. This is getting really intense. Are you guys okay? Like, is this getting too spooky for you guys? I can stop if you really need me to. I don't want this to like make anyone too scared. I know it's kind of a sensitive subject. Okay. I hate how I feel stupid. I'm almost pooping my pants. Uber Dragon, it's great to have you here. Okay, we've only got 3 people who are dead and most people are fine. Yeah, you might want to turn on, actually, I'm gonna... When we reached my house and turned my TV back on, the game froze with the Sega logo. I got disappointed because of that. So I did one thing that cheered me up. I showed him my notebook. Tintevlev. Welcome to the stream. I'm turning back on the light. I look way too purple. It's kind of, I mean, yeah. It's kind of hard to read. I showed my notebook and he shrugged and said, I only played 4 games out of a large library of them. So we talked and his mom came and picked him up to take him to his karate practice. Yo! Pop baby! I said goodbye and went back to my room, only to realize that the game was no longer frozen. There was a text box that says, only one may see this grim tale. I was so shocked of what I saw, but I found the willpower to go on. I walked on and noticed that the virtual environment was different and that the music was only singular notes being played. What's happening? It was nice, but also in a depressing sort of way. Wait, there's gotta be Green Hill Zone minor key. Here we go. Perfect. Loop. It seemed depressing. I continued, but Sonic was only moving slower. There I saw Robotnik standing, so I went to him, but he didn't even seem to notice Sonic, which was strange with Robotnik and Sonic being enemies. He had his robot minions in front of him, which they did seem to notice Sonic, but they only seemed to move out of his way, which confused Robotnik. Then I completed the level, and this time it said, sadness. It cut to another scene where you see Tails at the end and took off running, so when I could finally get control, I took off after Tails. Oh, we're really close to the end. The level was flat and void of enemies. A voice came up again saying, fastest of his group, and he can't catch back up to his life. However, I was able to finish the level. This time it was called Depression. And as soon as the level started, Sonic was walking and his head looked down. He slowly walked down the level and several of his animal sprites walked and flew around Sonic, but he only kept walking. He kept going until he encountered a grave. He looked up at the grave and had a surprised look on his face. Only in a second, Sonic realized something. Okay, Anthony. He kept going until he encountered a grave. A close-up shot of the grave showed that he had the name Sonic on it. Then there was a sudden flash, and it showed Sonic rolling along. Eventually, he had a set of spikes, and then it cut to another level saying realization, and it was a flat level yet again. A red light came up behind Sonic. As soon as I saw it, the level crumbled with a rumbling sound, so I started to run away from the crumbling level, but Sonic couldn't get away for long and was later engulfed in darkness. The Sega made a few sputtering sounds and crashed, and I turned off. Are you kidding me? Wait, I haven't read the last set. Maybe the last paragraph will be better. Okay, yeah, okay. It's yeah. It's gonna be good. I was hesitant, but I turned the Sega back on, and the whole Sega thing was normal again, and the title screen was normal. No matter how many times I tried to get back to that messed up Sonic game, it was useless. I wrote everything in my notebook that I could. I went on the internet to see if something similar happened to anyone else. The closest thing I could find was something called sonic.exe. Where some guy got attacked with a cursed copy of Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one. But I could tell it was fake, the way it ended, unlike my story. When I told my friend about the whole thing, he said I was just making it up like before. But what I think is that the death comes unexpected, and we will be left confused and sad and leaving everyone that you hated and liked leave you unnoticed, only leaving you noticed by other creatures of the world. So to tell my story, I realized it onto the internet. That made me depressed. That's the worst thing I've ever read. That was awful. That was awful. I mean, I believe him. Obviously, that's real.
That's sad Sonic.
Okay. Okay. We doing banjo-kazooie creepypasta Banjo's Depression on DeviantArt. You know it's good because it's on DeviantArt. The one place where I go for all my best creepypasta. Two out of 10? Oh, okay, okay. This one will be better. Like, his other film was probably lying about sonic.exe, but he was telling the truth. That's true. He was telling the truth. Also, Breezy, so good to have you. Why won't Granddad go? I don't know what that means, but yes. Banjo's Depression. I was sitting in my house staring at my brand new Nintendo 64. I used to have one, but the old one just stopped working. I looked inside the console and took out the memory card. I placed the new one in the old one. That way I wouldn't lose it, and the old one in the new one so I can my last saved game. Okay, first problem. Did anyone notice the first problem with that? We're gonna have a quiz here.
They do.
Let's see. Memory card. N64s don't have memory cards, do they? No, they don't. Nintendo 64s don't have memory cards. You can do memory packs on the controller, but Banjo-Kazooie does not use one. This is the first sentence is wrong. Yeah, let's continue on. This is probably gonna be great. After playing what seemed like hours of the game, my curiosity got the best of me. I decided to take the memory card I put in the old and put it in the new one to see where the last person that played the game left off. That is, if they ever played it at all. When I turned it on, I was pleasantly surprised that the whole entire game was beaten. Every item in the game was also collected. Have you played Banjo-Kazooie? Have you, person who wrote this? Have you played Banjo-Kazooie? When I turned on, whoever had this game must have been a completionist. I roamed around a bit, taking the sight of each and every world. I journeyed through the desert world, the pirate world, and last but not least, the haunted world. You're lucky that there's a pirate world, technically. Technically, there's a pirate world. When I entered the haunted world, I noticed that the music sounded different than I remembered. It had this eerie, creepy vibe to it. Well, duh, it had an eerie, creepy vibe to it. It's Banjo-Kazooie's haunted world. He must have looked at the Wikipedia page and nothing else. I'm so... This guy has absolutely no idea what Banjo-Kazooie or the Nintendo 64 is.
This is a fun game. Writing a creepypasta about a game you've never played.
Yeah, I would love to. I'm gonna write a creepypasta about a game I've literally never played. See ya, Loopy. P5 Delta, thank you so much for following. Have a good rest of your night, Loopy. I walked up to the mansion in the level. He knew there was a mansion. He knew there was a mansion. And found the table that Green was sitting on. Okay? He knew that there was a green ghost sitting on the table, so he knows something about it. I climbed up onto the table and noticed that Kazooie was standing there. As soon as I walked to her, the game suddenly froze. I turned the game off and turned it back on so I could continue playing, but this time it didn't start up like it normally did. Instead of starting with the big musical number, it started outside Banjo's house as rain fell from the sky. Oh, it's because he put in Banjo-Tooie, that's why. It cut to the inside of the house where I saw a chair and heard someone crying. The camera then cut to the front of the chair. Banjo was sitting there sobbing. Everyone is gone. everyone I love is gone.
No, you have to say it like banjo.
Go! Everyone I love is gone. Go! Christy, thank you so much for the subscription.
It do be me in 4 months subbed on my birthday. Pog.
Dude, best mod's birthday. That's so pog. Go, go. Happy birthday, best mod. P5 Delta, I was watching your Beta64 live videos and I was wondering if you were live, so I checked out if you were streaming, and you were. Yep, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I really appreciate you coming over. We're doing crappy creepypastas if you can't tell. He said, everyone is gone. Everyone I love is gone. As he wiped the tears off of his face. The camera then cut to the back of the chair again, and the grunty game over laugh started as the scene faded. After a few seconds, I was finally playing the game, but for some reason it started me off outside the mansion. I'm glad you're doing great, P5. I tried to run in, but Banjo just tiptoed all the way in. When the screen faded back in, Banjo was there on the table, Kazooie was nowhere to be seen. Only a turkey sitting on a plate on top of the table was there. Are they trying to say she was turned into a turkey? Are you trying? Is that the story? That Kazooie became Thanksgiving dinner? She's not even a turkey. She's a breagle, right? Isn't that the official term? I'm gonna be so mad if they're like Kazooie turned into a freaking Thanksgiving dinner. Only a turkey sitting on top of a plate, on top of a table, was there. The camera cut to Banjo's face. A frown was on his face. It faded to black and shut off again. No, it's freaking Pumpkin Hill. Kazooie Bird. She is a crested breagle. Have fun to creep. Emolga, sorry about school, but you can watch this tomorrow on Beta64 Live, so you can watch the rest of it. It will be up tomorrow. See you, Kristen. Thanks for resubbing. Thank you, Kristen. I got back up to turn it on. Oh, yeah. I figured you're a Persona 5 fan. I got to turn it back on, but it came on all by itself. This time it started up like normal. I ran around the game a bit until I found a launch pad. I hit the Z button and took off into the air, but Kazooie never came out of the backpack. Banjo leapt in the air and started to immediately fall. The camera aimed up at Banjo for a moment, but suddenly he turned around to show that Banjo was falling into an endless void of black nothing. He kept screaming and screaming his usual screams. They got louder and louder, which was making me very uneasy. Suddenly, Banjo faded in the dark and a loud crash sounded from below. I stood up to turn the game, but it wouldn't go off. After a few hours of trying to turn off the console, Banjo started talking once again. No, I couldn't protect you like I couldn't protect my sister. I'm sorry, my friend, I'm deeply sorry. That's not how Banjo sounds at all. Suddenly, the music I heard from the mansion level started playing. It stayed like this for a while. I tried to shut it off, but I couldn't. It was as if the game had a mind of its own. Suddenly, an image popped up. A bloody Banjo face in a darkened era. A red feather falling up from the top of the screen was the last thing I saw. My heart and soul fell as if they shrank. I, too, fell into depression. Just like Banjo. The end. All right, so we can officially say that that one was the worst one yet, but it was favorited by someone. Let it be known, the whole plot of that story was that Kazooie became Thanksgiving dinner and Banjo was like, frick, dude, and fell down a hole. That is the thing. See, I'm trying to act like all tough and stuff, but actually I'm pretty scared. That was pretty terrifying. I didn't follow a word of that. Oh man. What on earth did we just read? The best creepypasta ever to exist. Okay. Oh gosh. I think I have the hiccups. Crap. Ben Drown? Yeah, I have the Ben Drown videos. I don't know if Wind Waker from Hell. This is the last crappy creepypasta I have.
What about the donuts?
All right, and yeah, we have to read Dawn's creep. You know what? Let me pull up freaking. Dawn's. Yo, Matt, welcome. Except he's gonna go to bed now. Yo. Okay, here is the official Donald Kimball. This is the perfect song. The official Donald Kimball creepypasta. Let me pull up text notepad. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna have to read it because my personal information is directly above his post in my DMs, so I'll just read it here. This was written by Donald Kimball. There was once a small village in India who was known for a particular feature their bread had. See, they would make curry and bread all the time and enjoy it, but outsiders of the village, though the bread was sturdier than normal. What? Everyone loved the bread and it was so cherished, then it started to get used more widely as a bartering token than their actual currency. One day, one of the villagers left their small home to travel to the big city. On his way, he shared this delicious bread with travelers alike who all raved about its flavor and appeal. Pleased that everyone seemed to enjoy his bread, he went to the big city ready to buy some trinkets to bring back home. He realized that he was running low on rupees after a while. So in the last shop he visited, he attempted to pay for his goods by handing the shopkeeper a few small rounds of bread. The shopkeeper looked up and said, okay, it's blacked out. So okay, I'm gonna have to click this button to read it. The shopkeeper looked up and said, "You can't pay with bread. That's nonsense." As in like no sense. Nonsense. Donnie. Why? Why? Let's read Wasp Gamerman's creepypasta. So let's give that one a read. That's the wrong button. I'm scared. Thanks a lot. That was awful, but thank you. Not gonna lie, I might have made a this was watching the stream mistake. This is a story by Wasp Gamerman. A while ago, I was looking to play some Super Mario World. I went to grab my SNES from the attic. I went up into the attic, almost coughing from the amount of dust was there. I searched around anxiously. I was always terrified of attics or any dark room in general. After rummaging around a while, I managed to find my SNES, but of course, I couldn't find my copy of Super Mario World. I still had the box for it, and even the manual, but the cartridge was missing. So the next day I looked around on eBay and Craigslist, but found nothing that seemed like it was in good condition. I decided to take a drive around and visit some friends to see if I could borrow their copy, and maybe check out some retro game stores. That was scary. I don't think I'll be able to sleep tonight. Well, get ready for this one. I arrived at my first friend's house. They didn't have theirs, so I went to my next friend's house. He told me he would look around. After I came back, couldn't find it, sorry. I think I know a place where they sell it. It's over near downtown. It's called Retromania or something like that, my friend said apologetically. I'll check it out, I said to them. The scariest part is that this person has multiple friends who all own Super Mario World and not a single person can find it. That's pretty scary. Why don't you play it on Virtual Console? Shh! Virtual Console doesn't exist in my universe. I drove around for a while, eventually finding it. I went in and was greeted by a nice old... Why is it always a nice old man? It's always an old man who hands him like, would you like a copy of Petey Piranha Plays on the SNES? It has duct tape as the logo. I looked around for a while. I found the game. It was just a loose cartridge, but it was fine. I walked to the counter ready to purchase the game. That'll be $16, the kind old man told me. $16 ain't bad, actually. I grabbed some cash from my pocket and placed it on the counter. Be careful with that game. It's not delicate, but the person who sold it to me was a bit strange. Just watch out.
Later check Discord memes I sent my creepypasta.
Thank you, Canonical. Thank you. What do you mean, Bree? No. What do you, what happened? Help, I am unwilling, what? The old man replied, slightly worried. Okay, I replied, confused. I'm Grand Canyon. I don't, oh, as the avatar, I understand. I went back to the car pretty excited for my find. After driving for a while, I reached home. I ate some dinner because I was hungry after traveling for a while. I finished eating and went and prepared my SNES, plugged it into power, plugged in the controller, and inserted the cartridge. The title screen popped up. I thought I saw some of the text glitch, but I thought I must have just been tired. I mean, the text can glitch on your SNES. That's normal. It's not. You're not going crazy. That's just normal. I used to like move my cartridges to make weird things happen. You get currency using your CheeseNet points on the bottom left of chat. The little CheeseNet menu. You can find tokens there, or you can collect a star on screen, or you can win a battle royale. There's multiple ways to get them. I waited for through the beginning text and continued to the level on the right. I hit the block Yoshi lives in. The text popped up as normal, but some letters were off. Letters were replaced with numbers in a way that didn't make sense. I thought it was probably just an error in my SNES or the cartridge. I didn't know which, so I just continued playing. I proceeded to beat the first world, and after the castle, words were different. It was very strange. I thought I saw my name in there, but the game crashed right before I could read it. When I reset my console, it was just a blank screen. I decided I would give up for now and just sleep. I woke up the next day and continued my quest in Super Mario World. My save was still there, which was nice. That's very nice that it did what it was supposed to. I continued every time the text popped up on the screen. It was off. After a while, I finally reached the final castle prepared to beat Bowser. I entered the level. I completed 3 random rooms and progressed through. I reached the credits and it seemed normal, but I noticed some of the names were replaced with my name and the names of people I knew. I even saw part of my address. I was freaked out a lot. The SNES just crashed and the screen went blank. Later, I heard some knocking on the door. I opened it and nothing. But I turned around and a strange homeless man looking man was behind me. He was holding my Super Mario World cartridge in hand. He walked through me. It was a weird feeling I can't describe. Every day I feel like maybe he wasn't the ghost and I was like the game caused my death and no one will know and people just ignore me. It's like beating the game and it crashed was a representation of me dying. What the frick? What in the world? That was an amazing ending. That was an amazing ending. I love that. He was dead the whole time. Yo. I don't know why. I don't know how. He was dead the whole time, guys. Reddit gold. Reddit gold for this one story. Reddit gold. Oh, Chronicle sent me a creepypasta. It's, I was playing Mario Kart 8 and then hyper-realistic bloody Mario face appeared and then I died IRL Lamau the end. Yes, Was Gamerman. That was a beautiful creepypasta. Anthony, where is your creepypasta? Where, okay, here's Loopy's creepypasta. This one is actually in the Discord server if you want to join the Discord server. Hey CJ Destroyer. Loopy writes, a Safari Ghost creepypasta. The Safari Ghost. I grew up a huge Mario fan. My first console was the Game Boy, and first game was Super Mario Land. At age 12, I finally got a GameCube with Luigi's Mansion. It quickly became my favorite game of all time. I know this game from the back of my hand, but that's not the case for many others. One of my favorite characters in the game was the Safari Ghost. I thought he was awesome. I always drew him and talked about him, but years later, I'm 22 now. The internet has changed, and with that change, changed many others' minds. People don't believe in the Safari Ghost. I swore I saw it. I told everyone, but they thought I was insane. I knew I wasn't. I still had my old drawings of him, but no one believed me. Years and years passed. I've changed. Have I gone insane? Were they right? I can't deal with this anymore. I'm sorry. Oh, that was really spooky. The creepypasta I made is in here. Is it the creepiest pasta? The creepiest pasta.
I woke up one day after playing Super Mario World, and all of a sudden, I looked at my wallet. I was on the dollar bill. My face on the dollar bill talked to me and said, "You're depressed, aren't you?" And I said, "Yee." He said, "Let me vibe check you." And I failed the vibe check. The end.
Please clip that so I can tell it to future generations. Scorpion.docs. Ahem. This is Anthony. Scorpion.exe, a Beta64 live creepypasta. One day, the Twitch streamer Beta64 was streaming Super Mario 64. On this particular night, he was streaming the Chaos Edition since it was October. Everything on one stream was going fine, and Nooks, Beta's wife, was asleep at her computer while modding the stream. That was until it hit 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, when the game started getting really wild. The game was becoming more and more unplayable by the minute with Sign Mario and Attack of the Doors. Soon the stream started crust, eventually going to the point on full-on Gray 64. Once that happened, a voice started to come through that was not Mario, Beta, or Hexen on voice chat. The voice was deep, threatening voice. Then the voice made itself known. It was the Scorpion that Beta deleted a while ago. It came back for revenge, and the Scorpion said,
Your time as a streamer is over for what you did to me.
And while the stream was gray, the Scorpion got Andrew, and all chat heard a scream! Ah!
Only Nooks knows what happened to Andrew after the event, and Beta never streamed again.
Anyway. What's next? I think Moki sent me one. Here's my creepypasta. Cheese, 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 cheese. Cheese. Alright. I think it's time that we play a little game. This game is called Can You Guess Which is the Real and Which is the Fake? We're gonna look at creepy, debug, crash games, different things in video games. And we're gonna see which one is the real one and which one's the fake one. And if you win, you don't get anything but you get clout. You get Discord clout. Tyler Does Things 40. Thank you for hosting. And also, welcome to the stream. Do you want to play a game? Okay, let me set it up with the first one. We're going real or fake. Okay. Okay, this one. Actually, it might have music. I don't know. Let's see. All right. This is the first one. Is this real or fake? It's both real and fake. Actually, Caitlin, just start a poll right now. Just say real or fake while the video's playing. Let's see if you can do it. Real or fake? What, did you just put fake on both of them?
I didn't do it, I got
Hexen! Hexen! You're all wrong. You're all wrong, cause it's real. I started with the easy one. Hexen! You're banned for forever. Anyway, what happens is, right, if you play a pirated copy of the game, right before the final boss, like literally directly before beating the final boss, the game will freeze, and you hit reset, and your save file is deleted. It's real. If you play a pirated copy of the game, it will freeze and crash here with just this music playing. And then it will delete your save file forever. That is real. Hexen, I need the polls to work next time, okay, ma'am? Okay, ma'am, ma'am. Okay. Our next one.
I don't think this is gonna be much of a game, considering the ones I picked.
Wait, did you make it really easy? Sure, we'll make it really easy.
I didn't know it was a game.
This one is called Cuphead Deal with the Devil Unused 666 audio. Real or fake? Oh, it was Donnie who did it. It was Donnie who did it. Oh, he made this one. Okay, so he is a good okay, you're good. Thank you. Thank you. He's the one who made the good one. Okay. Majority said real. I mean fake. Majority said fake. It's real. It is Don't Deal with the Devil 666. It plays if you pirate the game. And if you go to the cutting room floor for Cuphead, it's got like a really interesting like waveform. Let me see. This is the waveform of it. It's actually got like pictures of the devil in the waveform. That is completely real. Beta is fake. I am fake. It's really interesting. Apparently it got patched out, according to someone who said so in chat. Apparently it got patched out. But it's real. I love that. You did good, Cuphead. You did good. Alright. Well, thank you for the 25 bits.
Beta64 cheer 25. The best way to get notified of streams starting is to follow with notifications on or join the Discord server. Link in the panel below.
Okay. This is the next one. We need a real poll. We need a real poll. This is Xbox anti-piracy screen. How could you pirate a whole Xbox? Yeah, you might have made this too easy. You might have made this way too easy. Mortis. Yeah, I think we might have made it too easy. Wow. Okay. What did I join to? We're looking at anti-piracy screens and error handlers to see which are real and which are fake. Also, I am like burning up, so I'm gonna take off this hoodie. I'm taking off the hoodie. I'm doing it. I did it. Now I'm not wearing the hoodie. Welcome, Andrew Carl. All right. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Okay. This one is anti-pirate screen for PlayStation. Fall Guys! What? This isn't a game anymore. It's just Fall Guys. Why would Fall Guys be on the PlayStation? Why does it make any sense? Why would that even be a thing? Why? This isn't a game. It's not. It's just. Real or fake, guys? Real or fake? What do you think? What do you think, guys? Real or fake? Yeah, I think it's real. Personally, I think it's real. Oh, well, the majority thought it was fake. To the 5 people who said it was real, I'm sorry, but nope. Okay, this is the next one. I'm muting now because people can hear you laughing before the thing. Okay, well this one, it's another obvious one. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I'll just play it anyway. It's an obvious one, but you know what? Sure. We don't even need a poll. We don't even freaking need a poll. I'm gonna mute myself though in case you laugh. I'm muted. You can make the poll, I guess. Sure, why not? Okay, good. Everyone should know that that's real, but the fact of how many times it's been shown off in this world, you should know that that's real.
Tell them what it says in Japanese.
Tanoshisa. Does that mean fun? Tanoshi? Time is infinite. Fun is infinite. Seka enta purai. Sega Enterprise. Machi. Hello, Mr. Scott the Wise. The scariest thing of it all. I'm pretty sure it's fake. You know what? You can, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this we should have. I didn't think of making it a game until the last bit, until the last section, and then now I understand why you were like, Andrew, what are you doing? Oh, I love, this is a good stream. This is a great stream. You know what? Since the last one was easy, let's do this one. Sure, why not? Please don't make it a poll. It's, oh, sure. Let's just freaking play this one. Sure. Sure. Why not?
I hate when Donkey Kong freezes on my Wii U.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Is he hitting that fat death? I love it when my SNES makes colors that are actually physically impossible for it to do. What do you guys think? Real or fake? What do you think? You don't listen, do you? Leave or you won't like what happens next. What do you think? Real or fake? Next year we're gonna make it a little harder. You don't need heaven. No. Well, I don't know what happens next, but you're not gonna like it. You're definitely not gonna like it. Okay. Caitlin!
What?
Oh my gosh! Look at this! Look at this! Real or fake? It's a freaking PowerPoint presentation! It's a PowerPoint presentation! This one's not. Of course it's real! Uh-oh! Oh no! Your game crashed, which can only mean one thing. Oh no! The end!
I remember it happening when I was a kid.
No, dude, I swear on my life that this happened. Well, I think it's real. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's try this one. Real or fake? I'll just fast forward a little bit. Real or fake? Real
They're divided.
or fake? Real or fake? This one's a hard one.
The game is fake.
Caitlin,
Yeah.
what is this?
What?
I clicked on another one so I could preload it. What is this?
What?
What is Mario Party anti-piracy screen?
It's a Mario Party anti-piracy screen.
It was real. It was real. The Pugsy one is real. If you bootlegged it, it would tell you to buy the cartridge version. Now, here's the big question. Is this real or fake? Default Helvetica. Real or fake? If you think we're lying, blow on the cartridge and see if it helps. Why do you never listen? You probably thought this was a joke and kept it running.
My error screen would always show up in 16:9. I don't know what you're talking about.
Should have listened when I said turn off the console. I know where you live. Address here. Good luck sleeping tonight. Banana rate lover. We should have watched like these. We should have. I should have like put this on, because this one's like. I mean, some people might be like. Like this is obviously fake. Like obviously fake. But Spam, this is real if it gives you a feel. What the frick? What the frick? You know what? We got one of them left. You're never gonna believe it. You're never gonna believe it. Andrew, I'm about to go to bed. Why did you play that? I know. Let me get it queued up. Hey, let me get it queued up because it's a 4-minute video. Well, this one. Well, wait a second. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Real or fake? The finale. Yeah. Thank you for the 25 bits.
Face. Spam, this is really fighty, gives you a feel. Pouting face.
Anti-piracy protection. Thank you, Breezy Art, for the 25 bits. And that's all. That's the end of the video. Real or fake? I really tried for this game. The problem is I hyped it up so much. No, I know it's perfect. I just no. I can't believe Fall Guys PlayStation was the one that really got to me. That's the one that really got to me, was the Fall Guys PlayStation. I played myself, Marty. You're right. You're 100% right. Yes, it was real. What it does is it doesn't give you any health up whenever you do courses, and then if you manage to reach the end of the course on a pirated copy, it will just crash the game. That it is real. What the frick is oh, the Game Boy camera stuff. Okay. I have some things called Other Spook, and one just says do not research. Let's see. What is it? Wario Apparition. Oh no. Oh no. Why does this look like the Eric Andre show? The modelers
I just wanted you to verify that that's how people program.
Okay. Okay, so you're saying this I need to verify this is how video games work. Okay. The modelers at first created Mario with no textures and no colors. Okay. After that, they colored Mario's body, but they didn't add the textures. Okay. Mario was creepy without the textures, so they added textures. I mean, they added Wario as a boss, but Miyamoto refused, and the reason is unknown. Okay.
Is that true?
No. I have seen nothing about Wario Apparition. This is so freaking funny. Holy frick. No, it's legit. Okay. Oh my gosh, he looks like he got kicked in the nuts. Am I allowed to say that on Family Friendly Live? Read YouTube, thank you for following. Oh my gosh. Let's continue. Oh yeah, yep, that looks right. Do not research. Oh man. Oh man, it's Sully from Monsters Inc. I'm exist. You want fun? Wario show you fun. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why is this a thing? Why on God's green earth is this even a thing? Oh my gosh. I mean, if I saw a giant head at Mario's castle, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I love Christmas cocktail jazz, just like the rest of you. I shouldn't turn up too high though, in case there's a freaking stupid jump scare.
I don't think I added any that you had.
Wait, what is that? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Is that Yoshi? You are. That's dreams. That's freaking just dreams. Give me your liver. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is awful. This is the worst creepypasta I've ever seen in my life.
I told you not to research.
Oh, the reason you don't want to research it because it's ultra freaking cringe balls. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's real, man. Oh my, I can't believe I get comments on the daily asking if this is real. I can't believe I get comments on the daily. And I'm not just like, I'm not just like freaking like, oh, blah, blah, I'm freaking going crazy. This is the first time I've ever seen Wario Apparition.
I don't know if that's like, I don't know, that's the first thing that comes up if you put in do not research.
Oh my gosh, that's the first one I've ever seen, and it's the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
Original one near the top.
No, we're watching the original now. There's apparently original. Where is it? Where is it? Wario Apparition Original. He's the original. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be my recommendeds now. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see what this is like. Yes. That's how CRTs look for sure. Not gonna, okay. That's way better made. Way better made. Obviously it's fake as all get. Duh. And because his model is way too high poly. But this like actually looks kind of nice. It's not bad. It's weird to have the CRT randomly like that. That's not how a CRT looks. But that's not bad. Okay. It's got some nice audio to it. It's not bad. That's not so bad, okay? I've seen much worse. The other one was ultra cringe. That's not bad. We have another one. I've seen the Super Mario 64 Beta Archive channel. It is the worst channel ever. Because it's so utterly fake. It hurts my soul.
It makes your life harder.
It makes my life so his videos make my life so much harder. But you know what? I'm not gonna say that it's bad. Because even though I just said it was bad, because the guy works hard trying to make a living, and you know I can't say if it's just like, my lord, it's just so. I get comments on the daily about this, and I don't understand how anyone could think this is real. And you know what else other people can't understand is real? The delicious taste of cheese nips. They go, Andrew, are cheese nips really that good? And I say yes. They are really that good, even though they kind of have a basic flavor compared to a lot of other snacks. Like you got like the big like queso chips and different like flavors. This is just a nice basic cheese snack. Wow, it's so good. No. It's definitely not to trick. Well, I mean, it's an ARG technically, so technically it is supposed to trick you into thinking it's real. But I don't know. I was scared of I was scared of Ben Drown when I was a kid, and now when I look back on it, it's not scary.
I was so scared of Ben Drown.
I was terrified of Ben Drown. But like, it's just about what age you're at. It's just yeah. I'd watch a 5-hour stream of him just eating cheese nips. Yeah. I thought creepypastas were scary as a kid. Also, personal shout out to Dalt Pittman's creepypasta that he just DM'd me that I will check out soon. No, dude, Anthony. I know for 100% fact what a CRT looks like with a camera, because I have filmed a CRT with camera. What I mean to say is, it doesn't show this on that. And there isn't like just this on the side. That's not how it looks.
If it's being filmed, it should
Also,
be recorded.
Also, the scan lines are going top to bottom. They should be going left to right, right? Is that right? Scan lines should be going left to right instead of top to bottom.
I don't remember.
I feel like that's right.
But
I could be
feel like
wrong, though.
If you're filming it, like, half from the outside, if there should be distortion.
Depends on the angle. And yeah, there's no flickering. I mean, not gonna lie, I've actually considered doing a creepypasta, like ARG kind of like thing. I have actually... No, rolling scan lines is vertical. Okay, cool. So, I'm gonna say this. I've considered doing it, and the one thing that would differentiate me from other people is I actually want to like record it onto a VHS tape, damage it, place it in the sun, and then put it back in to give an actual realistic VHS tape. Because the problem with a lot of these is they just don't look like VHS tapes. I want to try it. I would love to make an ARG. I would actually love to do it. It just takes so much work. Also, Dismid apparently sent me one on Twitter too, so I'll look at that too. I would love to make a beta ARG because I know beta games a lot, so I could create something pretty realistic. Like, that could actually fool someone. I feel like I could do it. It would just take a lot of work. Anyway, that's my dream. Now let's watch the unseen footage of 1996 E3 demo of Super Mario 64 Wario Apparition. So that's good.
It's me, Mario.
Okay. I've tried making ARG art before, but I never finished. It takes a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay, first off, the sound quality is way too high. Now, see, now I'm getting too, like... Okay, he's showing the footage. He's showing the that's actual E3 demo footage. Oh, okay, it's the same footage, but with a VHS tape filter over it. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Gosh freaking dang it.
I thought I sent you one with a little more build-up.
That one did have a little more build-up. That one did have a little... It's literally a copy-paste. I want to look at Ben Drowned, okay? This was the height of creepypastas. Back in the day. This was the height of creepypastas. Wait, this is day 4.png.
Yeah, that was the
This is the first one? I don't know why I said PNG. Aftermath, welcome. It's me. I am Cat Dude. It's 3.5 million views. Like, this guy did a great job actually editing the ROM and stuff like that. And know what was better is I didn't know that this statue existed in the game already.
I didn't either.
I didn't either. So that really like helped with the whole thing. Because I was like, wait, how'd that happen? Why does that exist? I feel like this had much more of an ARG kind of like experience to it than many of the other like ones that come out today. And I think that's what made it so much better. But I don't think it was like that great. I don't think it was that incredibly great. Yeah, see, and this was creepy. It's like his body's like right there. Like, frick. Your turn. I really enjoyed Ben Drowned. It's got much more of an ARG thing to it. I'm proud of the guy who made Ben Drowned. I'm a fan of Mr. Ben Drowned. I'm a big fan of it. You know what else I'm a big fan of? Freaking this. Do you guys know about this one? The Splatoon one? This one is real, and it's actually a little bit creepy. But before you get into a level in Splatoon, it plays these sounds. This is real. gosh. Tetrabit did a video on Wario apparition. Jeez Louise. See, there are people like trying to like understand why this exists, and I think that's like, I mean, I'm gonna tell you exactly why they added in, just because they wanted to. There's absolutely nothing to do with the lore. That is my opinion. But it's lame for me to say that because it's fun to, you know, come up with theories and stuff about, like, you know, oh, you know, what if it's the Octolings are actually being oppressed by the squid people, and in Splatoon 2 they have trains in there which shows that they're all being brainwashed, and you're listening to the screams of the Octolings as they're being brainwashed. But the reality is, it was just added for kicks, just for funsies. Just for funsies. If you made a game, would you not add random spooky stuff somewhere? I would 100% do that. If I had a game that was out, I would 100% add just a random, terrifying, creepy thing in one room for no good reason. And have everyone be like, the lore, it's gotta be freaking, it's gotta be that the main character is actually a humanoid person who's dead in the Majora's Mask. And then I just sit back and be like, yes, game theory, your move. I would 100% do that. 100% do that. And that's what I think happened with Splatoon. Just add a random creepy thing and remove it from the day 2 pack. So basically do what Cuphead did. Okay. We read. Here's my creepypasta. Creepy, deepy spaghetti. Mario gets vibe checked by Wario and he died lol. This is what oh, it's Wario shaking his booty with a... It's just Wario shaking his booty in front of Mario. Cash, welcome! Oh, I actually have this scary Easter egg in, Sorry, she was telling me that Ben Drown is actually real, and I got a little scared.
No.
Also, Afmass, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. So this is the Game Boy character. Once again, there's so many great Easter eggs and random things for no good reason. Who are you running from? And then you're a member of KISS? That's crazy. Who are you running from? Like, isn't that awesome? Bandicam. Like, isn't that cool? You're so silly.
That'd be creepy to see on such a small screen.
Oh yeah, that would be creepy. And they just like had this in for no good reason. Ah, I love things like this. Why? Just why? I don't know why. No blank frames. Yeah, I love it. Sleep, who really needs it? Sleep doesn't exist. Sleep doesn't exist, man. Okay, and then Dismon sent a creepypasta on Twitter. The Game Boy camera was wild. Actually, I need to pull up Twitter on my phone. Ahem. Dismon wrote, a creepy Among Us creepypasta story. Yo, Hexen's setting up the stream. I'm gonna raid you. She's gonna play FNAF VR. I'm going to raid her, and it's gonna be great. So stick around for that. As I read, a creepy Among Us story. This is not the song I wanted to do with this, but you know, it's fun. Once upon a time, about 2012, I was playing Among Us. That's not right. So I got the cartridge and put it into my GameCube. Oh gosh, oh, I know where this is going. Oh, I know exactly where this is going. I know exactly where this is going. So I put the cartridge in my GameCube. So I click on the online because I don't have friends to play with on Discord, and I join on a big lobby on the skid because my favorite. So when there were 8 people, the owner of the lobby the start, but when I launched into the game, I did not show the screen where it shows you are the crewman imposter like it usually did, but the game continued like normal. I went to do my stocks in electrical because I have 3. I opened the wires task, but then they were all done already. My brain is melting. This is a brain melting thing, Dismon. You've made something that melts people's brains. Odd, I thought. I closed the panel, but it did not mark as complete. Odder, I thought again. I looked back at the task list, but when I looked, it said electrical separate wires. That wasn't in the game, I thought to myself, but maybe I thought, am I the imposter? I started to feel sick to the stomach because of all the odd things I was seeing. I thought back to the beginning and realized that no one was there at the start, so I was in so shocked because there being no intro that I just did not notice and looked away. Oh my gosh. I knew that I would get banned for disconnecting, but this was more important. I went and told me mom because she was at the kitchen making nacho cookies.
Nacho cookies?
And when she turned around and looked at me, I heard the Among Us kill sound and her mouth opened real big and I died! Oh! Oh! My heart. That was terrifying. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord, guys. I have sent a link of the entire Wario apparition findings. The behavior of Wario apparition, much like other unusual instances, is not guaranteed.
Personalization AI.
It's not guaranteed in Mario 64 playthrough. Its appearance is instead determined by the personalization AI, which is what caused it to summon. The apparition is unknown. However, the appearance of the white-eyed chomped is usually a disclaimer that the Wario apparition, as well as a few other anomalies, are set to appear in the playthrough. The white-eyed chomp. The white-eyed chomp, commonly abbreviated to WEC, is an anomaly living that the textures of the chain chomp usually have to have the pupils absent, leaving empty white eyes. The anomaly never usually changes the behavior of the chain chomp itself, although it serves as an indicator to most players that their copy will undergo some level of personalization, whether it be notable or aggressive. Not gonna lie, the fact I know this is all made up because of a stupid little meme, and I'm not saying that like, oh, this is not real, oh haha, I'm so cool. What I mean to say is someone made a funny meme of Wario chasing Mario down a hallway, and people have now created this entire world for it with the personalization AI. Also, the Brad 2007 and Mine Hika, thank you so much for following. Oh, we've seen the Wario. We already looked at the Wario apparition. The common explanation for the different appearances and curves people have in Mario 64 is the belief that every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. It changes and adapts to the player in different ways to adhere to their desired playstyle and skill. It's done through an experimental personalization artificial intelligence which seems to pull assets from the game and modify them to the player's needs. The personalization of players' AI can be noticed easily by playing another person's copy of Mario 64. Many players know strange, unfamiliar another person's copy of Mario 64 can be. It is most noticeable with the most commonly circulated ROM of Mario 64 on the internet. This ROM only contains some surface level changes that the game has to offer, and the same ROM is used in the virtual console releases. The Iceberg.
Oh my gosh.
The Iceberg. I don't know if I can go on, guys. My heart can only take so much. Well, this is the Iceberg. So you know what? For our last thing of the evening, gamer, welcome to the stream. Is your game doing? I found your YouTube because of your Conquer 64 video. Well, I'm really happy to hear that you're here. We're reading about the Iceberg. Let's freaking do it, guys. Let's just go through the Iceberg.
Oh gosh.
The whole iceberg. I'm gonna learn about this Mario 64 apparition thingamajiggy. If it kills me, I might die at the end of the stream because I was told not to research this, but I'm gonna do it for everyone. Oh no, my stream's glitching out already. It means that it's already knowing that I'm here. The Mario 64 iceberg is an image circulated on the internet for the conspiracy rabbit hole. The backward, above the surface, backward long jump. We already know this. The impossible coin, real. Half A press, the best. L is real. It was real. Mystery Goomba. Mystery Goomba is a Goomba that spawns the Deathberry Bowser. Okay, these are all real. Oh, this music. Okay, let's go below the surface. Okay, I know about Blarg. Bugged fire texture, easy. Dancing flowers. There are many weather settings at certain levels, whether it be snowing or something. One of the settings that goes unused is to create dancing flowers on nearby terrain. I don't know how much is real or fake, so I'm just gonna pretend everything's real. That sounds like a good way to do this.
That's how I live my life.
That's how I live my life too. Tetrabit Gaming did videos on the Mario 64. Oh my gosh. Poor man. This hurts my brain already. The ghoul medal. One of the sentences said large medal reads that if the player makes it out alive, they deserve a ghoul medal. A player play on gold medal. A ghoul medal is never received in the game, so it's likely just storyline taught in the player. However, some have claimed seeing and collecting this ghoul medal. It could also be related to the unused key object. Oh my gosh. It's literally all just misunderstanding. It's misunderstandings, the iceberg. I love this. Sea Sparrow. Oh, we've already seen the apparitions.
I was talking about Mario.
Mario apparition? Is that different? Oh gosh. What is your favorite video on your YouTube channel? My favorite video is probably, I really like the Luigi's Mansion one. I like the Luigi's Mansion one and the Persona one. Miyamoto originally said that Mario was to be able to throw Mips by its ears early in development. It was later, but it's still possible to throw him by glitching into a room where the moat gets lowered, throwing him while underwater. Mirror room. Please be quiet in the hallway. A billboard can be found that says be quiet in the hallway. This sign is already made suspicious of what it's referring to, as the player doesn't need to be quiet, and it's not even a hallway. Perhaps it was meant in another area. The big dud, volcano blocks. Okay, let's get deeper. Let's get to the bottom of this. The door to the castle courtyard is bricked up, as if it was broken through and quickly patched up. This has led some people to believe that Bowser broke into the castle through the back door. Oh yes, perfect for ASMR. Violent Forces welcome. What the frick is chat doing? What the frick?
Cold Crevice is an area off-landing mentioned between Kuko Mountain on the sign nearby the spawn area. It doesn't appear to match up with anywhere where the sign is, leading to many believe that it's a remnant of a scrapped area. Debug menu names. What the frick is apparition? That's not what that means. Teresa? Okay. Teresa is the Japanese name for boo. And Obake is the Japanese name for ghost. It's just boo ghost. It's boo ghost. What the frick is apparition?
What the frick does apparition mean? Apparition is a supernatural appearance of a person or thing. Obake just means ghost, right? gshow.org. I'm pulling out the G-Show. Okay, we're gonna have to time you out if you keep doing that, guys. You're scaring me. You're literally scaring me. I'm dying. Okay. I don't... Frick, I'm gonna have to look this up later. Wait, no, the stream isn't gay. Bruz, stop. Oh no, the stream's dying. Oh no, because you're typing in chat, the stream died. Everyone. That's right. Bandrew is here. And everyone is getting banned. Whoa! Ah ha ha ha! Bandrew has come to chat. Banned. Ah ha ha ha! Oh no! Andrew's fighting me. Get out of my body, Bandrew! You weren't supposed to be here! Bandrew! Cheese Sips! Cheese nips! I need the cheese nips! I can get them out of my body! The cheese nips! The cheese nips! Be gone, Satan! Ah! I made it, guys. I got him out of my body. Turns out that wasn't Banjo. That was Satan himself.
It's the personalization AI.
The personalization AI got into my bloodstream through a syringe that was injected to me underneath the table this whole stream. I got the syringe from a grandfather at GameStop when he was selling it in the back room with a duct tape label that said Wind Waker HD on it. I thought it was Wind Waker, so I left it underneath the table. Then all of a sudden, when I was grabbing the thing under the table, I noticed it was gone, and there was a small Wario face there with the syringe in his mouth, and I thought that's not a big deal. So I literally just left it there the whole stream. Little did I know he was injecting me with serum the whole time that caused the personalization AI to get into my bloodstream, causing me to become Satan, but not Satan like in the Bible. I'm talking Satan. Satan is actually an algorithm for stupid AI. Toenails are not. And after I got Satan out of my body using the power of the cheese nips, which actually counteracts the personalization AI, I managed to get out of it, but I was never the same and I became depressed. What did you think of my first ARG? What'd you think?
I think
That was pretty good?
I think you did a good job.
That was my first ever ARG. Also, someone redeemed emotes only. So, rip. That was my first ever ARG. I know you all believed it. It was so realistic. It was so realistic. Well, I'm gonna say this. That's a great way to end the stream.
Thank you all so much for watching the stream. I hope I didn't scare you at the last bit. I was just doing a little creepypasta. But this is Halloween. Beta64's Halloween.
Also, so as part of the joke, I needed to time out people, and I don't know who's timed out anymore, so I can't untime them out. But you'll be all untimed out by the end of next stream. You will be all timed out by the end of next stream. Don't worry. Sorry. It's okay. I still love you, people. It was for the bit. It was for the creepypasta. Tomorrow, fellas, we have the final day of Halloween, which is going to be the finishing of Luigi's Mansion, PAL version, Hidden Mansion hard mode, and it is gonna be good. It is going to be good. I think we should have plenty of time to be able to do it. Oh my gosh. Also, I'd just like to say Luma Lee gave me a gamer pass officially, so I'd like to say thank you for that. That was really appreciated. And guys, that was what was known as a shot. I took a shot. I wonder if people. I hope I gained like 1 viewer at the point when I was doing that. One person just came in and was just like, "Oh God, what's happening in here?" I just want you all to know, I know it seemed real, but it was just a bit. I hear the sarcasm alert. That way you know that it was just a bit. Or,
No, you can't say that.
or is the sarcasm me saying that it wasn't just a bit?
Beta64 cheer 25, my bet is on Banbro.
The question is, here's the question, fellas. First off, join the Discord server. You can get notified of future streams that way. Stick around for the raid, because Hexen is streaming FNAF VR, and you need to watch it. I bought it for her. She's playing it right now. We're gonna raid her. If you stick around for the raid, you get 250 free channel points. And I'm streaming tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Central Time with Luigi's Mansion, and I hope to see you there. I had a lot of fun. This was great.
Sorry, I messed up.
No, the game was really funny. That was really funny. So, let me just say one last thing before we go.
Here we go. Finally here, performing for you.
This is to help you relax. I know it was a little spooky. It was a little too spooky. So let's just chill a little bit. This is what's known as a decompress. Everyone, get up out of your chairs. Yeah, get up out of your chairs. Stretch. Right? Very good. Stretch left. Oh, I dropped some. Okay, bend forward. Very good. Touch your toes. Very good. And then back. Pull your arms behind your back. Lift up your leg. Lift up your other leg. And now, have a great night. Thank you all for being here. Stick around for the raid. And love you. Chew.